How dare you? How dare you stop?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Ooh, I look good in this light. Um, no, let me stop. Let me go ahead and share my screen here.
To America over our citizens. People from all over the world will come before our citizens. Of course. Globalism is coming to America, and how dare Trump stop that? Unbelievable. And he puts this beautiful woman named Christy Noem to put lipstick on a pig of this open border drama.
Oh, well, so, let me go ahead and get this. Let me go ahead and send this link out real quick.
Trump, how dare you put America first? Do better, Donald Trump. Do better. He's gonna get that message. Let's go. Well, you know that there's the welfare state that we've been very critical on, that I think expanded under LBJ. Here's a new term: the illegal welfare state. The welfare state has been out of control with its food stamps, with its housing. It encourages people to have children because you get, rewards for basically. You always talk about the get that check, save that money. Now it's the illegal welfare state where you don't even need to be a citizen to be taken care of. Unbelievable.
Continues. Christy Noem reveals plan to eliminate FEMA. Rob, do you have that one?
I do.
So imagine how much problems we've had with FEMA the last few years, right? She announced elimination at Trump's cabinet meeting, and she boasted we are in the month of March, the last couple of weeks. Is this the one, Rob?
Yes.
Go for it.
I want to thank the Secretary of Defense and the Navy for all of their help and partnership. We do operations together because their obvious Navy warships are in certain regions, but our cutters are faster and can work together in a partnership that's securing America. So, and we're going to eliminate FEMA. So we've got a lot to do, but it's all good, and we're working hard, and we're going to make sure that we're continuing to do exactly what you promised.
In the month of March, the last couple of weeks increased our deportations by 50%. We have broken historic records in the amount of drug how do you pronounce that, Ron?
Interdictions
that have been brought in. She plans to visit El Salvador, Colombia, Mexico to boost deportations. Noem told CNN in February, I would say yes, get rid of FEMA the way it exists today, calling it a bureaucracy, picking and choosing winners. She wants funds for disaster.
My fault, y'all. I was reading the chat. My boy had dropped some sauce in there. One of my traders just took a trade off of SPY.
Headlines. Oh, she wants to get rid of FEMA, and FEMA is there to rescue you when a hurricane comes. No.
Not a bad one, I tell you. Not a bad one at all.
The way it exists today. That's the same statement.
No, let me focus. I'll be getting sidetracked. If you wonder what's in the background, I got PUD podcast on. I'm about to turn on some Bloomberg. A lot of opinions going around. Here at TDB, we don't like to be opinionated too much. I mean, we have opinions. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna act like we don't. Okay, there's a $1 billion bailout that just happened. CoreWeave stock IPO. Let's see what Kevin's talking about. I like to watch him meet Kevin too while I'm chilling in the office. Definitely. He's a market guy, but he's a politician at the same time, or he was a politician. So definitely has his hand on the pulse of the markets. Pulse of politics at least. You feel me? And that's the thing that I watch for real. It's like, do they have a perspective that I would like? He's going crazy. I'll let y'all listen.
Because they went so deep in debt. The company CoreWeave may be IPOing at the perfect time. That means the stock will be available to trade very soon. The only problem is, will it be a good investment? Well, a lot of that depends.
Let's see if CoreWeave is going to be a good investment. While I send this link out, we're gonna talk about some of these trades in a second, though. But I'm not out of the markets, but I know I'm gonna just let my trades run in profit through the close into next week because we're getting into it. We're gonna talk about it.
The finances for the company, the you look at the history of the company, you start understanding that this former crypto mining company called Atlantic Crypto, where they mined Ethereum for yield, happened to strike literal gold during the AI revolution. Think about it. Ethereum prices underperforming Bitcoin, GPUs collecting dust because you're not making the yield you used to, your break-even costs compressing, and then all of a sudden, artificial intelligence comes around. And what does that do for you? Oh, let's just stop mining Ethereum and start doing AI and lease our GPUs to other people who want to pay us to use our GPUs.
I bet.
Data centers on
I got the link sent out.
This could be companies that exclusively use CoreWeave, startups or other larger companies that don't.
I'll let like Instagram know we live with it.
Partner with CoreWeave for some of their artificial intelligence needs. Think about it this way. Let's say you're Microsoft and you have this really large machine.
Hold on, let me let Instagram know we live with it. Let me let Instagram know we live with it. Getting a little market watch in, you feel me? There we go. All right. All right.
So just do the 100 or
I had to cancel a morning meeting.
That's an example of how CoreWeave
So didn't get up.
in its business model. So just because
Ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Microsoft could use CoreWeave for
But it's with an SEO expert, so we'll be able to get more people in the streams, more, you feel me, interaction going on.
This is pretty straightforward. CoreWeave is basically the infrastructure provider, but they also provide the software around that data center infrastructure, which is cool because it means, these executives were pretty smart in that when the AI boom hit, they're like, okay, not only are we going to retool as an AI data center play.
Oh, well, shoot. CoreWeave might be a good investment after they IPO because of the fact that they're rerouting towards AI infrastructure and whatnot, seeing that all this AI stuff is happening. Listen, if you're an entrepreneur out there, because this episode, it's a market watch kind of jump, but at the same time, we're just kind of hitting some bird's eye view topics. And one of the main topics we talk about on the Bird's Eye View show is building wealth. One of those ways being entrepreneurship. And if you're thinking about going into entrepreneurship, you need to build some kind of AI into your business or some kind of AI business. Like the way I'm doing it is we're building an AI bot as well as sort of AI platform. Like it's gonna work in an AI sort of way. The market scanner that we're building called the Bird's Eye tool, similar to the Edge Finder, I say. There's a few other tools like it, but really just data pooling. It's gonna seem like an AI is doing it, but it's not, because I'm just setting up all of this stuff that I can barely explain. But I went to school for information technology. I have a degree in it, so I have the wherewithal to be able to build stuff like this, even though I can't. I mean, I can explain how it works, but not fully as well as a person that went to school for developing. But technically today I'm like a full stack developer, just because we finally got the infrastructure live, right? So now it's just getting the data pooling together and making it pretty, which is, I mean, the way ChatGPT explained it seemed pretty easy, but then again, it explained the first step pretty easy, and it took me a day and a half. So we're gonna see. I gave myself like a two week time limit to get that scanner done and ready for y'all. But let me pull up the dollar. That's what I want to look at first.
He basically said you couldn't even give them away.
We're in the zone.
It's bad because it kind of suggests that the CEO of NVIDIA is
we're gonna get failure here. That's what it looks like. We're definitely.
Pretty dang low when their new chips.
You take a look.
Now that's a
We're gonna get failure
Now the upshot to this
likely.
is,
I mean,
hey,
ugh,
you've got companies in China that are
likely right here.
Ant, for example, Jack Ma's Ant,
Um,
who founded Alibaba. Jack Ma and the Ant Company, they suggest, hey, we don't necessarily need the
ugh,
latest and greatest chips.
get on the
In
thinking
fact,
bubble.
we can do
Okay.
a lot
Um,
of work with older
yeah, probably gonna get like a
generations
short failure here.
chips for the fight
Um,
training LLMs or inference solutions that require heavier duty chips. This
woo,
piece,
tripping.
research piece
We're
that
still in our
let's see here,
sales for
so you can actually see it. It's right here.
our sales for
So our experimental findings have demonstrated that
well, I got stopped out in profit actually for our euro sales. Sales. I keep saying sales. Sales. But well, I got stopped out in profit on one of my entries on one account and both of my entries on another account. No, one entry on both accounts because I actually took this trade on multiple accounts. I have like 5 accounts, but I'm only really trading 2 of them. The other 3 are kind of just sitting there. Um, why do you got so many accounts, Drip? Diversification. And ADHD. Maybe. But we'll probably see price pull back into this area before actually skirting off. And I'm only saying that because we're getting this decrease in strength versus the rest of the market right here. And that we've gotten this consistent little buy up. So if we probably put a fib on there, it probably looks pretty well from that standpoint as well. Um, well, yeah. See, that wasn't the bottom. That's what I thought. Yeah. Eh, it could be slightly early, but then again, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect on a fib. But if it's in a if it's in a geez, if it's in a perfect area on the fib, then I like it that much more. But I mean, like it's around there. Um, Plus, we're already seeing the reverse kind of chart formation on euro. I'll pull that up in just a second. But we'll likely see a little bounce off of here, and then we'll get the rip towards this little area I have boxed off. This might need to be a little lower, honestly. Just tracking because dollar bottomed out. Well, I mean, it didn't really move too much out of where we were thinking. So this box probably doesn't have to move very much. I mean, yeah, yeah. And fundamentally, not much has changed. uh, we'll probably see. Ooh, excuse me. Um, but to go back to the Nasdaq real quick, we'll probably see this as you can tell here. Like I mentioned it, I think in the week before last, either that or the week before that, one of the major market breakdown videos that you can go check on the channel. We were talking about the fact that Nasdaq was moving with the dollar a little bit, and in some instances here and there, and this was one of those, possibly one of those instances here. Um, Now I don't know if the Nasdaq. Well, I mean, if I'm looking for a menial dollar rip, but we're also looking for a bigger Nasdaq rip. So sort of contradictory. So kind of just sticking with the euro trade. You know what I'm saying, that we're in. That's why I wasn't calling a whole bunch of trades in the chats this week, whole bunch of extra, all the other markets and whatnot. I was mainly sticking to the euro because of the fact that like I'm waiting to see how Nasdaq plays out before I trade her. Just because I don't know, y'all know how I am about Nasdaq. Y'all know how I am about risk overall. I'd rather trade something less risky, taking the same quote unquote risk for real. That being the euro, where you can just kind of leverage more, but be taking a little bit less of a hit with volatility. in case things go, sideways. And because of the fact that I'm a person that's, constantly putting my trades in the public eye, sending them out, and I don't know who is trading what, you know what I'm saying, or leveraging what. I like to be tedious about what I'm sending out because, at the beginning of my trading journey, what I'm saying, almost a decade ago, I was, taking random trades from folks because I thought that they knew they was doing because they were saying that they made all these monies in the past. And then I blow accounts behind trades that wasn't even my trade. You feel me? And I know that's always a sucky feeling. So I make sure that I'm real tedious about what I'm sending out, and it kind of honestly, because I started sending out trades very publicly really early in my trading career. It kind of shaped how I trade, and that's why we coined precision trading, because you know we precisely trade. You know what I'm saying? Our strategy is very, very precise and based on being right and being very close to, what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like to say I'm perfect because I'm not, but we get a lot of really, 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 really good entries the way that we trade, and consistently over a lot of time. I'm saying you can watch videos from way back when. Now, I wasn't doing so much YouTube until more recently, but like if you were to get into the free chat, you can scroll up in the free chat, right? And you can see, well, actually, the free chat is newer. The VIP chat is older because we kind of did a little switch around of things. Because like a lot of people had paid for a specific VIP, and then we had another chat that people had paid for, so you kind of can join them. So that's what VIP is now. And then we made a brand new free chat because like the old free chat, people weren't really talking that much. And I ain't gonna lie, people are a little quiet in this one as well. Now it's gonna be in the links of. I'm gonna go back and put it in the link of this replay as well as, or it's in all the descriptions of all the other videos. Get into the free chat. If you about to take a trade, send it in there, talk about it. We got, high level analysts and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Might give you a little comment, give you a little sauce on your trade. I might say something about it. You know what I mean? Just a little interaction. We're trying to build the community up a little bit more. Right now we are doing a program where traders can go through our training and get funded with us. Just give you a little bit of details on how that works. So you start off with a 10K account. It's pretty straightforward. It's a 4% overall, or 4% daily drawdown, 8% overall drawdown on the account, and month over month. You start off with month over month payouts, and every month you get evaluated to scale up. If you're just trading your butt off, you might go from 10K to 50K with us. If you're trading a little more passively, you might go from 10K to 25K, and it's gonna vary, depending on the trader. We're doing this in the wake of wanting to, one, develop traders, and two, build this fund into a hedge fund pretty soon. So we're going to move away from the proprietary model towards the hedge fund model, because a lot of the traders that we've been bringing in very recently are, they bring different pools of talent into, and that was the goal, bringing in different pools of talent into the team to, kind of make us a little more bulletproof. So we got, guys that are versed in different markets coming into the Forex pairs, indices, markets, how we trade over here, and learning precision trading, and being able to you know pull another stream of income from it. And another benefit to trading with us, because what it is, it's you're a contractor with us when you're trading with us. So instead of taking a capital gains tax from just going and funding up your account, and then paying your taxes, reporting your income, whatever, you get to report it's self-employment, which is a better tax rate anywhere you go. So, rather capital gains, self-employment, capital gains, self-employment. You know what I'm saying? Tax rate way better. So, if you want more information on that, then you can either DM me on Instagram at TDB CEO or TDB underscore CEO, or you can visit the LinkedIn or the Indeed page. Actually, it's on LinkedIn, but I think something was wrong with the page, so I had to redo it. So I'm gonna redo it. But the Indeed page is up. You can go on there and you can apply, and we'll review, get you on for a call, and see if you can't get to trading with us. Now I will let you know the training for trading with us is how we kind of go around doing having you do the regular old prop firm challenge phase kind of model. Instead of having you pass a challenge, we have you go through our proprietary trading training. Now the training is like $400 right now. Granted, that price is on a discount right now because of the contract agreement. There is a profit split. You get 70, we get 30 off of your month over month, and that profit split scales up as you scale up. But that's how we make our back end right there, and that's why we have it. We have the training priced at a discount. Now the full price on if you check our website is $699 for the training, and that price is still technically at a discount. We were supposed to raise that last week, but I wanted to be a little generous with the community and trying to give a few more people an opportunity to get it at a lower price. But the mentorship is going up to 1,500. It's at 1,200 right now, so you can get that at a slightly lower rate if you get at it before the end of the month. And then the training without the funding or anything like that, just the training program alone is going up to $899, and then with funding is going to go to $599. So things are going up. Things are going up in price. We are still going to be doing deals and offers and what I'm saying, coupons and whatnot. So it's not going to be like the last opportunity to get it at a lower rate or anything like that. But we do have to put it at what it's worth. We're changing traders' lives over here, so it's not cheap. And what I did learn is that I was teaching people how to trade for like dirt cheap, basically nothing, for a very long time. And what I learned is when you get it for free or pay basically nothing, you don't take it seriously. And if you don't take trading seriously when you do it, you waste money and you waste your time. And I don't want to waste my time. So that's why the pricing is the pricing. People ask like, why do you sell it? Like, if you're so good at it, why are you selling it? Well, it's because in the wake of earning all of this money and getting to this place, it took a lot of work. It took a lot of dedication. And the first step to showing that you even want to show that work is putting your own money on the line. I mean, it's like the world revolves around money. If there was something else more valuable to put on the line, then we'd probably do it. But it's not. So when you pay for it, you take it serious. Yeah, and that's what I've learned. I've mentored more individuals to success now, charging hundreds of dollars than I did when I was charging tens of dollars when I was earlier in my journey. And that you could say that comes to me being more experienced now, but I feel like people are paying hundreds of dollars. They're gonna want to make it back. They're gonna want to get that experience, get that real knowledge out of it, rather than paying dirt cheap. And then it's like, oh, you don't really take a L if you don't learn anything from it, because you barely really cared about the money that you put into it anyway. So it's a psychology thing. Just to kind of get at a lot of the folks that's like, oh, you're such a great trader, why are you selling your course? It's like, um I don't think any educator at my level educates for free. And the thing is, if we didn't educate, then it wouldn't be passed on. And if we didn't charge for educating, then nobody would take it seriously. So it's like, I mean, y'all pay 50. Listen, I went to Montreat College for a little while. That was one of the colleges I went to. I only went for 2 years. Well, a year and a half. Because, well, number one, biggest reason, um, the atmosphere got a little toxic for me. Like, excuse my French, niggas was hating. That's really what that was. No slight at any of the staff. Love the staff out there. Bless all the hearts of the staff out there, and I mean bless everybody out there. Honestly, but it's just, you know, you still gotta pray for your enemies. You know what I'm saying? But $50,000 a year. You know what I mean? Was the rate. Private college and private Christian institution, $50,000 a year. You know what I mean? And it's granted, it is um one of the NSA designated learning centers for cybersecurity. Just to toot Montreat's horn a little bit. But I mean, like, $50,000. I mean, granted, there's other schools, you got $20,000 a year and $15,000 a year and da 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 da, and like you're not even 100% promised a job. Actually, the contrary. We've actually started to learn the contrary in recent time is the fact that, you know, college don't mean you're gonna get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I've done so much schooling in my life, specifically just to say I did it, and so I'd have the wherewithal to oversee and manage the products and projects that I wanted to do over the long term. For example, like the software that we're building right now, the Bird's Eye tool. Um, you know, I got in with a full stack developer. You know, everything sounded great, and then he started talking about some crazy earth numbers and prices and ownerships and servers and all this other stuff. And I was like, you know what? I have a degree in IT. Me and ChatGPT can get it done, and that's exactly what we're doing. So, you know what I'm saying, it's just a matter of like doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's. I said the difficulty level in building what I'm building. I guess since I'm only in the first step, I'll probably call it like a 7. But, you know, probably doing it a few more times, it'll probably come down to like a 4. For a full stack developer that went to school for this is probably like a 4 all the way throughout. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm still getting my feet wet with it. But, you know, it's a matter of just putting a little time and effort into that. And that's really what, like, my effort is going to equal less effort for a whole bunch of people. And, you know, that's why that's going to be expensive as hell. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, this tool is going to cost a lot. And like I'm speaking to a specific community. So when I say it's gonna cost a lot, I mean $2,500 for a year subscription. So, like, not that much really. But, you know, it's gonna be it's gonna be my most expensive product here at TDB. Um we've been, you know, on the educational standpoint, just putting out free knowledge and information forever. And, you know, now that I've gotten all this, mm, look, go back and look through the videos. Y'all see the development here. Like, go back and go look at the videos from a year ago today, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. You'll see the personal development from trading. And you know, I'm thankful, you know, that it's brought me so many blessings. But it's only so much damn trading you can do before you're just, I mean, long-term investing. And when you get to a certain point, you'd rather just be long-term investing. Because, I mean, like, it's like, yeah, I can make 10,000 in a day. That's fun, that's cool. Or I could let my 10,000 sit over there, and then in like a month it'll be like 20,000 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Now I'm in a place where I can do what I still like. I still like to do market analysis, be on the charts, like I'll execute. I like to execute here and there for sure. For sure. That's why I'm in the position that I am. It's just the overly trading that it would take to maintain my lifestyle. That's why I decided to build a business and not build a business instead. I'm saying, gonna be executing trades until I can no longer like my hands is shaking. I'm real old, like bye, like that. Like that's how long I want to be, trading. But in essence, I'm an overseer right now of my company and my traders, and my trading keeps my traders informed. So that's what my goal in my own trading is. Like I've made a whole bunch of money. I've hit a lot of a whole bunch of my money goals. So now my goal when I get on the charts, it's for my traders, it's for my company, it's for my business. So when I get on the charts, I make sure to find like a minimum amount of pips out of the markets every week to make sure that my traders are making money, regardless of if their eye is on the ball or if they've had a lot going on in their personal life. They're not able to be on the charts a whole lot. They can still see, okay, Drip just bought euro. Let's go ahead and buy some euro and hold that for the week because he's probably gonna hold that for the week. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. So um looking to just kind of keep growing from here. We started with the goal of just having 10 traders on our funded team, and now we're expanding that out. From we first expanded to we're looking to expand to 20. Started having some more calls, to expand to 30 before develop and then shift our dynamic towards the hedge fund model. So if you're interested in being involved in a process like this where we're building accounts, growing traders, and showing the way, let me know in the comments. Well, I mean, we can talk in the comments, but you might as well just go ahead over to uh uh the link to the application I'm gonna put in the description, and then let us know your name, information, and my team will reach out to you, schedule for a call. The call may be with myself or it may be with somebody from my team. Granted, I like to take a lot of the trading calls specifically myself, like because when you're talking to traders, you got to really be able to help a trader understand perspective and whatnot. When it comes to some of the other things we have going on, I can leave to my sales team and whatnot. But when it comes to talking to traders on this level, because it's not really a sales call, you know what I mean? That's I think that's why at the beginning it wasn't going well with the sales team, because what I'm saying, it's not sales really. It's more so like building a relationship, because like I said, as a trader with TDB, you're a contractor. But as you can see from the bio on this YouTube channel, this is a family channel. This is a family company. So you're not coming in as just a contractor. You're coming in as a family member. So, you get to, talk with the CEO and whatnot. So if you, that's myself, by the way. If you're ready for an opportunity like that, definitely hit that link that I'm gonna put down in the description, and let us know who you are. I do want to give a little bit more sauce on here before I get off, just to make sure y'all got some actionable to walk away with. Oh yeah, we're waiting for this entry. That's actionable. Walk away with it. All right. I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.